If you sell a product or service and you don't have a follow-up or retargeting strategy that consists of distributing content on Facebook, Messenger, email, Instagram, and YouTube, then you need to assume that you're leaving money on the table. Content is one of the best ways to follow up with somebody and really build that trust, credibility, and familiarity over a period of time, over repeat touch points, and not come across like a desperate salesperson. So in your content, you can be giving them value and expressing how you can actually help them without having to one-on-one pick up the phone and talk to them over the phone and tell them about the features and benefits of how you can help them. Also, you can be getting across that social proof. So when your content gets engagement like likes, shares, comments, and you overall have a large following, that's going to give you a lot of credibility and separate you from your other competitors that your clients may be comparing you against. So think about it like this. A client reaches out to you, you have your first meeting phone call with them, and then soon after that, like 24 to 48 hours later, you send them over a proposal. Now, instead of following up with them and saying, hey, did you get a chance to see that proposal? What did you think about it? You want to close the deal? You want to do this deal? That's what a desperate salesman would look like, but you want to play it cool. You want to look like you don't necessarily need the business. You want to have them come to you and close the deal. Ideally, you would want them to just one call close, like where they talk to you for the first time, they've already seen all your content and there's not much follow-up even needed. But let's just say in this case, they need some follow-up, they need some touch points after the fact that you've given them the proposal. So let's say you sent them the proposal and then you're posting your content regularly on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, email, and Messenger. And over time, they're gonna be seeing those new pieces of content in their overall news feed, wherever they spend the most time or wherever they're dabbling, because some people will log into Instagram, scroll for a little bit, and then they'll go to Facebook, they'll scroll for a little bit, then they'll go to YouTube, and then they'll go to their email. So if you can hit them in those different places at different times with your content, talking about how you're great with what you do, maybe interviewing one of your clients and getting a testimonial from them. Maybe you're talking about a case study that you recently just did. Basically, what you're doing is you're following up with them without actively calling them and following up with them. Your content is following up with them via an email blast, via a messenger bot message that you send out to all of your subscribers because somehow you got them into your subscriber list. Maybe your Facebook retargeting ads is sending out those ads that you have with those videos that you created, delivering content, 5 steps to doing XYZ, or 5 quick ways to increase your performance on XYZ, whatever line of business you're in. You're following up with them in a passive, non-aggressive way by just giving them value, and then by them seeing you over and over and over, it's reminding them, oh shoot, I got that proposal from Ian, I need to follow up with him and tell him, if we're gonna move forward or not, or I need to just look at that proposal. I need to determine if I want to move forward with Ian on that proposal. So it's a way of you following up with them over and over and over on multiple different platforms, instead of looking like a desperate salesman on just one platform via phone calls over and over, or follow-up emails over and over and over. You can use video as a way to build that relationship, follow up with them multiple times, and overall establish yourself as a highly credible, highly trusted authority and as an expert in your space. So what you need to do is create that content and then distribute that via email blasts, via LinkedIn posts, Facebook ads, Instagram posts and ads, messenger bot blasts, on all the different platforms, and this is gonna hit them as a passive way of following up. Then what you should also be doing is do a direct follow-up with that content. So send a piece of content that maybe is very similar to what you cover in your proposal, or maybe what you talked about on your first call with them. Send that piece of content directly to them. Say, hey, I just created this new piece of content. I talk about XYZ in this piece of content. I just wanted to send it over to you because I thought that this was something that you could directly get value from. We talked about this exact topic on our phone call, so I just wanted to send this over. I hope you're well. Talk to you later. So that would be a direct form of content distribution directly to them. It's kind of nudging them. You don't even have to ask, hey, did you get a chance to look at my proposal? Because they're already gonna think that. It's in their head. It's natural. So you're gonna have your passive content that's following up, and you're gonna have your direct content following up. Now, a beautiful thing about this strategy is not only is it going to help you close more deals, but it's gonna help you close higher cost deals. It's gonna help you with bringing in more new deals, And the beauty of creating content, distributing on a regular basis, and using it as a follow-up strategy is that it's gonna bring you in referrals of people that are not even people that you talk to directly. This has happened to me and I love it so much, because if people that follow me and consume my content and trust me and like me and are familiar with me, you know, they follow me, but maybe they're not the best ideal customer, or maybe they're not at the best point in their business to actually hire me and my company. Well, they can easily refer one of their buddies over to me that maybe is in that good time and that good place. That's one of those referrals that I didn't even directly generate. I created that referral just by putting out content, and one of my followers then referred somebody else over to me. Now those are really money referrals, because that's acting on the third-party validation, and that is a really great way to get free leads, right? If somebody that already likes and trusts you, but maybe hasn't even talked to you, or you haven't even personally invested the time to talk with them, if they refer you to somebody that they know, now you're benefiting off of that third-party validation factor, and that's really powerful. Third-party validations, man, it's so much easier to close deals based on third-party validations versus just, you know, first point person reaching out to you and not really knowing exactly what you're about. But if they heard from a buddy that you're the shit and you're amazing, then their chances of closing is very high. All right, so to wrap this all up, all I'm trying to say is that one, you need to be creating content, and you need to be distributing that content in a very effective and powerful way. Not only to your cold audience and people that you don't know, but also to the people that you do know and to people that you're trying to close down as potential clients, right? So distribution is everything when it comes to content. Creating content is great, yeah. A lot of people are really great at content creation, but a lot of people are horrible at content distribution. So my motto with content distribution is put it everywhere that you can and try to make it native to that actual platform. So if you're running it as a Facebook ad or Instagram, you know, make it a square video, and on Instagram, make it less than a minute. On Facebook, I'd say make it around 2 minutes. If you're putting it on LinkedIn, I'd say make it a square video and make it about 2 minutes as well. If you're putting it on an email, then maybe link it over to a landing page where you have that landing page with the Facebook pixel installed, and then you send out your email blast. Whoever clicks on it, that's great. They go to your landing page, they get pixeled, and then you have Facebook retargeting ads that is going to follow up with them over and over with not only that one piece of content, but multiple pieces of content down the line. Now the same thing with email and messenger, you know, send out that message, send them to a landing page, get them pixeled, have your Facebook and your Instagram retargeting ads hitting them over and over, and then also of course have your one-on-one direct follow-ups via text message, email, and phone calls. And then what I would also recommend, last little piece of advice, is to create custom videos where you're selfie style recording yourself and send that over to that prospect. If this is a big enough deal, if the deal is worth it, take the time, shoot yourself a selfie video, and then send it over to them. The people over at Grant Cardone's office is where I learned that little trick. Grant Cardone he's a massive salesperson. He's like the best when it comes to sales training and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I learned this little trick of taking a quick video and then sending it over to your prospect as a follow-up. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this motivates you and kicks you in the ass and gets you in the mode to go create a video, create a piece of content that is just 3 quick tips on XYZ, and then send it over to your prospects that you have deals pending with. Send it over to your audience and Facebook and emails and Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Distribute the crap out of your videos and then send them directly to your prospects. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.